Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a Bat Châtillon Bourrasque. It's a tier 8 French premium medium tank. It's located on the north spawn of Abbey, and it's under the command of UA Kyborg 2015 of the WILL clan. And he's actually in platoon with an Aslains who's from the MMS clan. Game on! Well, I thought you may have seen that he's got the commander's vision system on that combination, and he's immediately charging towards the Abbey area. 2 marks of excellence on the barrel. This is a fake tank combination of a EBR 105 turret and the hull of a Bat Chat 12-ton. It's actually one of the most effective medium tanks that Wargaming brought in to the game. A lot of people like it. 2-shot autoloader, 105mm caliber. It's capable of 360 alpha, and with standard rounds it would normally do 190mm pen with very fast APCR velocity of 1,000 meters per second. But you can see here that in this game Kyborg has actually loaded nothing but premium rounds, and he's got 240mm pen and 1,250 meters per second. So basically it's point and shoot if you can get a shot on the target, but you've got to wait 2 seconds between each shot. Well, his teammate managed to get into the castle grounds, and we've got shots on enemy tanks going up the river road. Okay, at the moment not a lot that we can shoot at, because they're actually hiding in such a way as to use the ground to block any shots. They're in defilade, basically. Oh, that guy in the M2Y just drove straight past, and we did get spotted. So we are vulnerable, but we might still get a shot. Some of these guys, they're being very careful. With 2 tanks down already. And yeah, he's not getting much joy out of this position. It might need for him to relocate. Oh, he got one in, and he got a fire on the Nomad. Definitely set light to him. Got the shell into the engine bay, and now we've got a T-34-2 GFT trying to get into the Abbey grounds. Now he's going to proximity spot us, and we could take rounds from enemy tanks over on the west side of the map, so we've got to be careful. But, oh, yes, there's a shot. And he does get one into the engine bay of a Centurion 1. Now, the standard reload by the book is 21.54 seconds. He's got 19.51. So it's a fast reload, considering it's a 105mm shell. So he could do 720 damage if he can get both shots into the target, but then he has to pull back. And of course, this thing really doesn't have much in the way of armor. Best armor is on the front of the hull, 14mm, 20 on the sides and 20 on the rear. On the front of the turret, it's only 15mm, 10 on the sides and 10 on the rear. So it's basically very, very weak indeed. Now, he actually lost sight of the target there. His standard view range is 390 meters. And for a brief moment there, he lost the M2Y. But he fired blind, and I think he did hit the guy because he has got low hit points now. Now, even after firing just 1 shot, he reloaded to get 2 shots in, so he doesn't get handicapped next time he does spot the enemy suddenly. And it looks like the enemy have moved up the east side of the map, the river road. Definitely moved up, because there's nothing in sight. And it might be they're up near the cap area, although there is an IKV-90B up there trying to stop our guys, and we've also got an SU-14 too near the top of the map trying to hit the enemy tanks coming down the west corridors. The big problem, oh, we accidentally hit our Aslains there. That's going to take away any high caliber, and now that our teammate's gone down, we need to get out of this position straight away. So we debunk from this area, or depart from this area, and we get into a position. Okay, it's loaded, ready to go. There's only 4 left on his team now, and there's still 9 left on the enemy team. So he's in a very bad position now. Trying to do as best he can. Centurion takes him out 1 shot. That was the guy who got in the engine bay earlier. We're down to just 3 players now. This is not looking good. We lost our teammate in the Astron Rex, by the way. And oh, there's an SU-122-44 just the other side in the road. There he is, and he's looking at us, and he changes position, and we get the kill. Well, we did take 1 round and lost 172, but the guy had HE. We were very lucky that that round didn't penetrate, because it might have done a lot more damage than that. Remember, that's a 122mm shell. Well, the enemy's going towards our cap area. We hit him in the tracks, I think, there. And there's the kill shot on the Nomad. Remember, we hit that Nomad earlier in the game. In fact, there's only 2 of us left. In fact, now we are all alone. And we're facing 6 enemy vehicles. And the enemy's firing at us. They know where we are. Okay, so now he's got to move because he's in Kolobanov territory. He's already got 3 kills, but he's got 6 enemies to wipe out. So it's not like he's going to get a Pools medal, but he is definitely on for a Radley's if he can kill all the enemy. Now, going for the enemy cap straight away, not a smart move because, yes, look at that. Oh, he missed it. Got the GW on the 2nd shot. There's still another Arty. There he is. It's the M40, M43. But he doesn't want to get shotgunned by this guy. And he's actually trying to get past the guy. Changes his mind. He's going to do it from this angle. 1 shot in. Kill shot? Yes. But that's a Pascucci's. And the enemy is now capping at the other end. So he's going to come down here carefully. Doesn't want to lose any hit points. They've only got 1 player capping at the moment, but they don't know which way round he's actually going to approach the cap area. If they were smart, they would all get into the cap at the same time because he's only 1 player on his own. If they were all in the cap, they would be capped out by the time he got up there to get a reset. But it looks like they're actually trying to kill him. Well, there's 2 in the cap now, so that's short the time. He has to get a reset with this shot, and he's going to do it from this position here. And yes, he can see the IS-3. That's 1, and he kills him. Go for the Type 62. Yes, and he kills him too. There's only 2 enemies left. And one of them is in the cap, but he comes down carefully. Very carefully. So it's either the Progetto 54 or the IS that's in the cap. And he could win a Radley's and a Kolobanov if he can win this game. He's already got a Top Gun. He's missed out on the high caliber. Oh, he took 1 hit there from the IS, but he gets the kill. And that leaves the Progetto 54 as the last enemy alive. And he has got a Radley's. Now, where is the enemy? Behind him. Okay, now he just needs to get out of range from that 54, disengage, find the best spot to fire at from, and then take out the 54. You can see that Kyborg is a big player of this tank. 3 Ace Tanker Achievement Awards, and that takes some doing. Or is that the, yes, it is the yellow one, the 3 one. The fact that he's got 2 marks of excellence, well, lots of people play this tank. So if you've got the 2 mark, you must be struggling trying to get that 3rd because everybody plays this tank and it's so much fun. Let's see what he can do. Only that Progetto 54, but remember, he's an auto reloader and a heavy tank at that. Okay, we're going to get closer because, of course, he's hiding behind the rock. And in fact, I think he's going to go around the other side and shoot at him from that direction. He's got plenty of time to do that. Just hope that he won't get spotted as he goes around this corner. Is he going to pop up here? No, he's doing the smart thing. He's going to go round the other side and approach from that direction where it's much more difficult for the enemy to see him coming. If he's up behind that rock, then he's going to be very, very easy to hit. Is he going to go into the corner? Yes, he is. Oh, but we got spotted. And that means now the surprise is gone. So he's changing direction again. Is he going to go into the corner? He knocks the tree down to make him think that we're going into the corner. Gives the guy the impression that we are going in, but only pumps one round into the engine bay. Makes him a one shot. Go for it. Yes! Well done. That's a Kolobanov and a Radley Walters. What a game for Kyborg 2015. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was a first-class tanker for UA Kyborg 2015 of the WILL clan. He managed to get a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle, and a bruise medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 8 in this one. He got a Radley Walters because he managed to get 8 kills at least. And of course, in fact, he got 9 kills at the end. So wasn't able to get the Paul's medal. Wasn't enough enemies left alive, but it came very, very close. He got a Pascucci's medal because he took out both enemy SPGs, the GW Panther, and of course the M40, M43. He got the Kolobanov medal for standing alone against 5 enemy tanks at least. In fact, in this case, it was 6. And surviving and winning the game. You don't necessarily have to kill them all. You just have to cap out if you can't kill them. But if you defeat at least 5, then you've got that medal. Very difficult to achieve. I've only ever had 1. And a defender medal for resetting the cap, getting at least 70 defense points in the process. And of course, he got the Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. No high caliber. I did mention that during the battle, he accidentally shot the Astron Rex in the rear as he was trying to get shots on the enemy tank. It wasn't a deliberate act, it was an accidental one, but that denied him the high caliber at that moment because, of course, you can't get a high caliber medal if you accidentally shoot one of your own teammates. His win rate was 9,581, which is super unicum and quite a bit more. And you need that sort of score if you're going to win in a Bourrasque, mainly because so many people play it. Let's have a look at team score. Well, the high damage wasn't actually his score. In fact, the IS-3 on the enemy team got the high caliber with 4,341 hit points of damage. I thought that he would have been the one who got the high caliber in this automatically, but no, it turned out that he actually only got 3,915 hit points in second place. Third place went to the Emil-1 with 2,287. When it came to kills, though, he definitely got the top spot with 9 kills. 3 kills went to the IS-3, and then we've got 2 kills for the Emil-1 and the Astron Rex's platoon mate, and also the M40, M43, and the M2Y on the enemy team. When it came to base XP, he's got that one as well. In fact, he's the only player to get over 1,000 base with 1,526. In second place, the IS-3 managed 862, and in third place, it was the Emil-1 on his team with 851. He fired 20 rounds. Now, this tank actually does carry 36 rounds, if I remember correctly. So you don't have a huge amount of ammo. You have to be careful you don't blow all your ammo because, remember, it's 2-shot autoloads. So you're only going to blow 2 at a time. But it is so easy to accidentally run out of shells. He got 19 direct hits on the enemy, 15 penetrations, 3,915 hit points in total, of which 541 were at more than 300 meters. I suspect those 2 shots on the enemy tanks in the cap area, the IS-3, was definitely one of the long-range shots. 3 hits received from the enemy, 2 of which penetrated, none that non-penetrated, and 1 hit by way of splash damage. The Su-122 was very lucky that that guy didn't hit him harder because he fired HE at him, and an HE round should have gone straight through the Bourrasque's armor and given him a whacking big hit. But luckily for him, it didn't. He also got 4 enemy vehicles spotted, 10 enemy vehicles damaged, 9 killed, and he got 100 defense points resetting the cap. On a premium account, he actually made 36,515 credits from that game. He got 40,000 for a mission completion bonus. So most of his final score was that bonus. But then you've got to take into account the fact that he was using premium ammo throughout. He also got 25 bonds for another mission achievement. And he took away 2,518 experience points out of that game as well. Very good game, very fast action in the Bourrasque. You expect to get a good game when you get somebody getting a collarbone off in this vehicle, because it really is so difficult to avoid taking damage. And that shot by the SU-122-44, well, that saved him, because if that had connected, yeah, I think he probably would have lost this game altogether, because it probably would have taken most of his hit points and made him easier to kill for the others. I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.